Well, Stanley, I'm glad I could come back. Well, I'm glad you could come back too. Today we're going to talk about obedience. Oh dear, I never like that, because that means she's going to tell a story about something I did. Well, I am going to tell the story about the bike. Oh, yeah, I know. Do you know, Stanley had a friend, and he lived next door. And my friend's name was Joe. And Joe and Stanley loved doing things together. We tried to be good. I know you did, and mostly you were good. But one day, Stanley and Joe got new bikes. Oh, were they great. They were such good bikes. They had the latest in everything on them, and we were so excited. And you know, they went riding up and down the street and up and down the street. But there was one place that Dad said, oh, yeah. Dad said, what? Don't go down that large hill. That was too bad, wasn't it? Because Joe and I really wanted to go down that large hill because it was great, but it really was very tall and large. Well, Stanley and Joe, sometimes they got into trouble, and Joe said one day, you don't have to obey your dad. I sure do. Nah, Stanley, you don't have to obey your dad. I dare you to go down that hill. Oh, dare? Yeah, a dare. How about you go down that hill with me, Stanley? No, I better not do that. I double dare ya. Double dare? Yeah, and I even triple dare ya. Trickle dare! Well, what could Stanley do? Exactly. He decided, okay, he would go. Well, usually his dog was in the backyard, but somehow this day, Stanley forgot to close the gate, and his big black lab came bounding out, and he didn't notice him. I told Major that he had to go home because I was going somewhere where I shouldn't go. Well, did Major listen? No, but I mean, after a trickle dare, you got to get going on it, you know. Yeah, you weren't thinking too much, were you? No. Well, Stanley went down the street. Major went down the street. Joe went down the street. And they got to the top of the hill. Oh, that looks like a long ways down. Did you stop? Well, I was trickle-dared. Okay. And where was Major? He was right beside me, and I told him, go home. And Major did what? Nothing. He just stayed there with me. So Stanley started down the hill. Major started down the hill. And it went faster and faster. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so great. I can't understand why Dad wouldn't let me come here. Well, they got to the bottom of the hill, and Stanley was going so fast that he couldn't stop right away, and there was an intersection. There was no one coming, though. And so he zoomed right through the intersection, and he heard some terrible screeching of some tires. And he looked back, and there was Major. Major, no! The car had hit Major, and he couldn't stop before Major ran into the intersection. Stanley got off the bike, and he ran back to Major. Major, are you okay? Major just laid so still, Stanley thought that he was dead. Oh no, Major, you stupid dog, you dumb dog. Why didn't you listen to me? Why didn't you go home? You're just a dumb dog. And then Stanley started to think, oh, it wasn't his fault. It was mine. I didn't obey my dad in the first place. I didn't close the gate. Oh, Major, Major, Major. Well, he sat there beside his dog, and Major looked in bad shape. But all of a sudden, his eyes opened, and he looked up at Stanley, and he was okay. He did have a broken leg, and he did have to go to Dr. D, and he had to get it fixed. But he was okay. Oh, I was so sad that day. And then I had to tell my dad. Oh boy, it's never fun when you got to tell Dad that you've disobeyed. Oh, no, it's not. Did you get a consequence? Yeah. I couldn't play with Joe for a whole week, and my bike was in the garage, chained up for a whole month. A whole month. Do you think you're going to triple dare again? Oh, not likely. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you learned your lesson. Is Major okay? Oh, yeah, he was limping around for quite a while, but he's okay now. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, sometimes when we disobey our parents, bad things can happen because they are more experienced than we are, and they just want the best. And do you know that there's a Bible verse in Ephesians that says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, because this is right." So the next time you think that your parents are being mean and nasty and won't let you do something that's unsafe, just think about Stanley and Major. You don't want to disobey. That's for sure. Well, Stanley, I think it's time to go for now. Thanks for coming by, and thank you for letting me tell your story. Okay, Mom. Well, sometimes it helps to tell our experiences so that somebody else can learn. You guys remember, obey, obey, obey. Bye for now.
Hi there, my name is Sandy, and you know what? I don't have a Bible.
You don't have a Bible?
No, we have lots of Bibles in our house, but I don't have my own.
Did you want a Bible?
Could I get one?
Yeah, if you don't have a Bible, we can give you a Bible. We have Bibles especially for kids.
That's
and
me.
We have Bibles that are even for adults.
That would be me.
If people want a Bible, they can just write to Pastor Rod. The email address is on the screen. And tell us why you want a Bible, and we'll make sure you get one.
Hey, that's really cool. Well, I would like a Bible because I want to learn about Jesus.
That's a very good reason to have a Bible. So we'll give you a Bible.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.